or what government analysts are calling a landslide victory. An acceptance speech is scheduled for 3 p.m. with newly elected President Charlie Sheen, who will
GMFC introduces the Giganto, the ultimate sports utility vehicle.
Man, this is one smooth ride. I can drive over potholes, railroad tracks, foreign compact cars, homeless people sleeping on the street, and I don't even feel a thing. Not even remorse.
The new GMFC Giganto makes defensive driving a thing of the past.
I used to be more cautious when I took my kids to soccer practice, but since I drive the GMFC Giganto, I'm not so worried about paying attention when I drive. I can put on my lipstick, call the girls in my book club, catch a nap.
Safety of Giganto drivers is GMFC's #1 concern.
This car is safe for me and my family. I mean, it's one giant mother-freaking car.
With the added height of the GMFC Giganto, it's almost impossible to see the cars surrounding you. Kind of makes you feel like you're the only one on the road, you know?
Think you can't afford to drive the GMFC Giganto? You can't afford not to.
Warning, 4 crazed men have made their way into the studio. They're said to be dressed in security guard uniforms. If you spot one of these men, please report their location to the nearest security guard.
We have a live one, all set.
Sure, yeah.
We're almost at go.
Well, Player One, it seems like you neglected to enter your monocle. Let's call you Ethel. You look like an Ethel to me.
10 seconds.
Best fishes!
Cartoon sound effect check, please.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
In your coffin.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm finally on Hotmail, so feel free to email me. Couldn't get anyone to join you, huh? Yeah, I know how you feel. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Shaggy's Roof Carpet. You'll never have to mop your roof again.
All right, let's get this party started. Let's begin with I Heart Attack, New York. In which country is a pizza lover most likely to find a I Heart NY style t-shirt that reads I Heart ZA? New Zealand, South America, Zimbabwe, or South Africa? Did someone order a pizza with extra pepperoni? One right answer coming up. The official abbreviation for South Africa, whether sending a letter or using an internet domain, is ZA. It's also the symbol for zinc aluminum. If you really love zinc aluminum, you should wear one of these I Heart ZA shirts. I mean, who doesn't love zinc aluminum? I'm never gonna sell all these shirts. Bucker up for Snake It Off. Snake it all off. If wrestler Jake the Snake takes about as long to shed his skin-tight skivvies as it does his pet snake to shed its skin, how many consecutive Monday Night Raws will he miss while he's undressing? 2 Monday Night Raws, 8 Monday Night Raws, 24 Monday Night Raws, or 52 Monday Night Raws? WWF'ing wrong. Watch how easy this is. A snake shedding process typically lasts up to 2 weeks, or 2 Mondays. However, it only takes 2 hours for Jake to digest an entire field mouse. Coming up, apostrophe feels so good, and it's a this or dat. I'm going to read off the names of 7 companies. For each one, tell me if the company has an apostrophe in its logo, or the company does not have an apostrophe in its logo. If there is an apostrophe, press the square button. If there's no apostrophe, press your circle button. Each one right gets you $300. But get one wrong and lose more than just a punctuation mark. And you've only got 30 seconds. All right, let's get started. McDonald's, Walgreens, Wendy's, Harrods, Starbucks, Lowe's, Applebee's. Now, do you understand you're supposed to get these right? And if you're my mom, you just add an apostrophe S to the end of everything. Cookie, run down to the Walmarts, and if they don't have it, stop by Best Buys or Targets or Kmart's on the way back. This one's known as A Medical Nightmare on Elm Street. Which of these frightening medical conditions would not cause Freddy Krueger to vigorously scratch himself with his finger knives? Psoriasis, shingles, eczema, halitosis. Want to see the answer? Unlike psoriasis, eczema, and shingles, which cause itching, halitosis causes bad breath. Although it's probably safe to say Freddy Krueger has also not brushed his teeth in a long time. Freddy would certainly be scratching with shingles. And speaking of things that are shingled, you've won roof carpet from Shaggy's Roof Carpeting. For gutter-to-gutter plushness, nobody beat Shaggy's. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a tidy $4,000. There you go.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's a good one. I can has cheeseburger in paradise. Ever been to a Jimmy Buffett concert? His fans call themselves parrot heads, but I kind of lean toward calling them middle-aged, haven't been out of the house in a while, and I'm tipsy from this frozen daiquiri heads. Anyway, since they insist on calling themselves parrot heads, which accessory would be most appropriate if parrot heads had the same physical features as real parrots? A Hawaiian shirt with 2 neck holes, coconut bras with room for 8 breasts, sunglasses with independently moving lenses, or sandals with toe room on both ends? Get this, parrots are zygodactyls. For those of you who are not veterinarians, that means they have 2 toes in front and 2 in back. Parrot heads, like parrots, also seem to just say the same thing over and over again. Woo, I'm drunk! Woo, I'm drunk! That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you've got a pretty nice score. It's a shame there's nobody here to share it with. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. Well, no time like the present. Take a good look at pastry white thighs. It would most likely be the cake boss's favorite European queen, Queen Elizabeth I, Anne Boleyn, Marie Antoinette, or Queen Isabella II. Marie Antoinette, Queen of France, supposedly said let them eat cake when she was told her subjects had no bread to eat. That's something the cake boss would like to hear. Cake Boss is one suspenseful, nerve-wracking show. Is he going to use cream filling or fruit? I can't watch! Question 7! Next, the color of genius. You know, I think it's time we hired a big-time fashion designer to class up the You Don't Know Jack look. If Donna Kara New York creates a designer You Don't Know Jack game box that uses the 4-color printing process, what will we get? A DKNY, YDKJ, and KJNY, a DKNY, YDNJ, and CMYN, a DKNY, YDKJ, and DKMY, or a DKNY, YDKJ, and CMYK. Hello? Congratulations, you selected my license plate. Why didn't you pick this? Donna Kara New York, or DKNY, would make a You Don't Know Jack game, or YDKJ, using the color model known as Cyan, Magenta, Yellow, and Key, or CMYK. And then we'll get Calvin Klein to make us some 4-color CKCMYK YDKJ underwear.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Here's one I like to call pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening. It's true, when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat it any time, even really late at night when you're watching a movie and falling asleep during the credits. Okay, I had this utterly bizarre dream where I was this really smart guy who used his intelligence to con people for a living. I even swindled my own mother, played in my dream by my real mom, into thinking I'm just your average son. And I vaguely remember making fake checks and having these difficult jobs like a pilot. But here's the weirdest part. A couple of detectives are in pursuit, but they're not people, they're my cats, Mayonnaise and Poopsie. I forge a strong and complicated bond with Mayonnaise all the way until our cat and mouse game ends. What movie was I watching? Matchstick Men, Catch Me If You Can, The Sting, or Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? Yeah, that's it. I watched the 2002 film Catch Me If You Can. In a related note, regardless of the movie, I always end up dreaming that Christopher Walken is my father.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
May I introduce... You're that clever landmark, aren't you? Which of these statements about famous landmarks is true? The Leaning Tower of Pisa is actually leaning. The Spanish Steps are actually in Spain. Red Square is actually in the shape of a square. Or the Golden Gate Bridge is actually golden. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is in fact, in reality, in actuality, leaning. The only problem is if you send an email from inside the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the font comes out in italics.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
I call this one a one-god band. If the Hindu deity Shiva became a rock god, what's the most epic feat it could accomplish while using two-handed instruments? Rocking 2 cowbells, shredding 3 rhythm guitars, melting faces with 4 bass guitars, or destroying 5 synthesizers? Time's running out. It takes 2 arms to play all these instruments properly, and Shiva has 8 arms in total. That's 4 bass guitars. So Shiva's gonna get 4 times as many chicks as a normal bass player, which still calculates to 0. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 for a right answer, but say goodbye to $4,000 if you're wrong. And don't forget,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. People, animals, like Crocodile Dundee, but with real actual people. Good luck. That's all she wrote! You're an animal. Nobody can tame you. But to avoid any overpopulation, we're gonna go ahead and have you fixed.
You don't know Jack!
Nice one, folks. Okay, Donnie, let us know what we're doing.
Just give me the single if you want to proceed with continuation.
We're not leaving this house, mister, until you brush your teeth.
Arg, this is so stupid.
Hey parents, newsflash. Brushing your teeth is lame. Drinking out of a keg is cool. Hi, I'm Al Grin, owner of Grin Toothpaste Kegs, and it's time to turn your kid's toothbrush and standoff into a toothbrush and keg stand.
Hold on to the keg, Mark. Your father and I have got your legs. Brush, brush, brush.
Ha 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 ha, that looks like a great time. Go from a dud parent to a stud parent with these cool toothpaste kegs. Isn't it time you threw a party in your kid's mouth? Tap into a healthy smile with Grin Toothpaste Kegs.
Hi, I'm Garrow Stanton. We at Stanton's Rhyming Dictionary rate our product so high. We really feel it's the best rhyming dictionary money can purchase. Other rhyming dictionaries might say they're the best, but we really feel we're better than all the others. You want rhymes? That's what you need. We've got a book of rhymes that's a pleasure to browse through. So check us out. Our dictionary is truly sublime. It's really the only place to go when you need two words that sound alike. Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jordan.
Happy birthday. I know I usually forget to buy you anything, but this year I got you something from the Cloud Registry.
The Cloud Registry? What's that?
I got a cloud named after you.
Oh.
And it comes with a certificate of authentication that I printed out on my dot matrix printer.
So which cloud is mine?
What's that?
Which cloud is named after me?
Oh. That one.
The one that sort of looks like a race car?
Sure.
Steve, did you just make this up because you forgot to get me something for my birthday?
No! It's totally a real thing. Listen to this announcer. The Cloud Registry. Totally a real thing.
You just did that by cupping your mouth in your hands.
Well, happy birthday, buddy. Gotta go. Bye. Hey, get your friend a gift from the Cloud Registry. It's really a real thing.
Heya, heya, heya. Do you ever feel like your fishy friends get the raw end of every deal? When the chihuahuas are carried around in their Louis Vuitton purses and the labradoodles are on long walks in their fur trim vests, your Goldie fish is left in its bowl, naked. So come shop at Fashion Fiestas. We are the country's leading provider of designer fish apparel and accessories. Hats, shoes, glasses, pants, underwater styles that'll make your fish look fantastic. Right, Goldie? Come to Fashion Fiestas.
And now a message from the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod.
I'm attorney Edgar J. Penrod. Have you recently been in an auto accident? Have you suffered major injuries? If you answered yes to both of these questions, then chances are you're the person I hit with my car last week. So call the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod today. Because hey, nobody wants to go to court, right?
The law offices of Edgar J. Penrod. Sorry, our bad.
Ugh, I hate these braces. My stupid mom made me get them.
Yeah, braces suck.
Braces and mom suck. Ooh, Tyler just texted me.
Tyler's a douche.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Extremely secretive and expensive government research suggests that cats like gum. More on that.